I don't want to be mean, but running up your credit card bills every December isn't cute. Neither is drowning in bills and interest payments the following January. But what if I told you that the problem isn't that you can't budget? What if it's actually that tradition has been turned into a product? The modern holiday season is a predictable revenue stream that's designed to turn your love, your guilt, and tradition into a money printer that leaves you in debt. Do you remember the story about the poor couple who sold their most prized possessions to buy each other a Christmas present? I know, with social media, many of the stories that we used to know have kind of been pushed out of our collective memories and just replaced completely with AI slop.
Your chicken's looking nice, pal.
Woo! Yo, he stole my chicken!
Got a crispy treasure, can't slow me down. Hot and golden, I'm out of this town. Move, move, Friday, victory.
Well, get back here.
So I'm going to massage your memory. And if you've never heard of this story before, you were probably homeschooled or you just didn't read O. Henry. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of this holiday classic. It's the story of a couple who took pride in two things: her hair and his gold watch. And for months, the wife had been setting aside money to buy her husband a Christmas present. Everything that she looked at cost more than the money she actually had. So she decided to sell her hair. The hair that her husband adored. She sold it to buy him a chain for his watch, the watch that his father had given him. And once the husband got home, he realized that her beautiful hair was gone. But what hurt wasn't that she had short hair. No, what hurt was that he'd sold his watch to buy her combs that she had been admiring. I don't know about you, but I remember hearing this story every year in elementary school. This was the story that taught us that love and selflessness are the greatest gifts of all. The holidays, they've gone from let's share a meal and your kids will remember this forever to Black Friday literally becoming a season. I was trying to pinpoint when Christmas became about having a different Christmas theme each year and having multiple Christmas trees at home. At first, I thought it was the influence of YouTube, and then I realized it actually started before that. It was cable. Think about it. Before everybody had cable, during the holidays, we all watched the same thing. In the States, you'd watch A Christmas Carol, A Charlie Brown Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, A Miracle on 34th Street, A Christmas Story, and if nothing else was on, It's a Wonderful Life. The TV networks, they have the holidays on lock. Every show had a holiday episode. There were holiday specials. Yeah, there were commercials. Of course, the ads were targeted, but not like they are now. And once we got cable, the ads became even more targeted than they were on TV, and the holidays started to get diluted. You probably missed out on It's a Wonderful Life because it's great to watch that movie once, maybe twice, but every year, personally for me, was just way too much.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
With cable, you had loads of channels to choose from. I mean, if you were like me, you were watching those makeover TV shows on HTV and TLC and the Discovery Channel. I still have a space in my heart for Interior Motives with Christopher Lowell and Trading Spaces. Can you imagine how many friendships were broken because of makeovers done on Trading Spaces? That show was really very unhinged. It was definitely a test of friendship. And you had to know that if Doug or Hildy showed up, your friendship is going to be over. I mean, how could it not? When Doug painted the brick fireplace that you said not to paint, or when Hildy glued hay to a wall and called it design.
Be in a cover. Oh, but what do you mean? Well, they might pick it off.
The big question is, what do you think about the fireplace?
You guys are going to be fixing that in a little bit. So,
Yeah, well, I just see a lot of firewood.
so, I'm going to have to leave the room now.
You're that disappointed.
Well, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, it's... Boy, she's not happy. She's really not happy.
Then streaming and content creators came along and everything kind of went to crap from there. It became easy to miss the Thanksgiving Day parade. Black Friday pretty much shifted online, and then we added Cyber Monday and Small Business Saturday, and then we had Black Week. So now Black Friday can span an entire 3 months. That starts right after Halloween. It used to be that you saved up some money so that you could take part in Black Friday doorbusters. And if you couldn't save up, you've already prepared for the holidays, and those sales didn't actually matter because you'd already made your deposit and the store had your gifts set aside. And you'd make payments until all of the items were paid off in full. And once it was paid off, you'd pick it up from the store. And usually Layaway didn't charge interest. It was only a service fee or a cancellation fee, and you got your item after you paid for it. You wouldn't end up paying double the price due to interest like you do with a credit card. And your credit score didn't come into play, but corporations weren't making enough money off of you. So here we are. One day turns into a long-term payment plan. The year that my daughter started understanding Christmas, we hadn't put gifts under the tree. And on Christmas morning, she went to the tree and she saw that Santa had come. And that's a core memory for our entire family. What we don't remember are most of the gifts from that day. These corporations bank their Q4 bonuses on us needing to make core memories for our families. They market to us to make sure that we know that spending is an expression of love. You can't be a good parent if Santa doesn't visit. You're failing if we can see the bottom of your tree. And then comes January, and the same system that sold you Christmas sells you self-discipline to fix the debt that you created. And as a calendar girly myself, someone who doesn't make goals without making the systems that drive them, I resonate with this point the most. I'm not a new year, new me kind of person. It's more like the new year feels like a new notebook. The blank page offers so many possibilities for what I want to do. I just have to decide what that is. The thing is that corporations are banking on both types of people, the ones who are working on their willpower and the ones who like the possibilities of a fresh start. And these companies, they have something to sell to everyone. They have gym memberships, budgeting apps, productivity tools, and paper products. Whatever your need, they want to profit from it. Once Christmas passes, advertising shifts. Ads that urged you to be generous and to indulge, to make this year special, they're all gone. And now it's time for you to take care of your finances that you lost control over during the holidays. You have to detox all those indulgences from the holidays. You need to build self-discipline to be better than you are right now. And we have the solution for you. Mind you, all of this keeps your attention off the way that the system's designed. How are you supposed to notice the manipulative advertising, your stagnant wages, the high cost of housing, and the aggressive credit offers? You're too busy internalizing the shame that you have while you quietly pay down the balance on your credit card. When do you have time to push for regulation change or participate in collective solutions? Redefine what the holidays mean to you and to your family. Instead of measuring how good the season is by the number of gifts or the price of the gifts, center it around the time that you spend with each other and community, and do things that don't require much spending. Think about doing things like sharing meals and making decorations together and telling stories. If your income does allow it, set up a holiday fund throughout the year so that you don't have to finance your whole December. Avoid these buy now, pay later schemes. Apparently, some stores still do layaway. Burlington, Hallmark, the Jewelry Exchange, those are 3. I think I was 4 or 5 when I first learned about layaway. My grandpa and my uncle took me to Schwegmann's to buy me a rifle. We had to stop at the service desk, and I overheard the people next to me talking about their layaway plan. Schwegmann's was a store chain in New Orleans, and they were known for consistently low prices. Think about it as Walmart before Walmart. If you can't find a store that offers layaway for an item that you're looking for, create layaway for yourself. You won't be able to reserve the thing that you're buying, but you're still setting aside the money so that you can buy for the holidays without overspending. Even if the person you're buying for changes their interest, you'll still have money set aside. The thing is, the memories won't be of the things. It will be of the experiences. It's like that Christmas when my daughter first became aware of what it is. I don't remember much of what she got. What I do remember is her eyes lighting up and the size of her smile. And that memory is so much better than mounds of debt. If you made it this far, you're a real one. If you're new here, I'm Kina. Welcome to my space on the internet. And thanks to all of you who have supported me with a coffee, a super thanks, a like, a subscribe, checking out my other channel, or a comment. My ask to you is to tell me in the comments what your core Christmas memory is. And if you're looking for a gift this season, might I suggest you give the gift of privacy with Proton VPN? It provides access to over 13,000 servers in 110 countries with high-speed connections. It has an integrated ad blocker that blocks ads and trackers. It's compatible with streaming services and global TV channels. Proton VPN is designed for users who prioritize their digital privacy and security. And with your Proton VPN subscription, you also get access to the full Proton suite of products. So if you like privacy and 75% off, use the discount link in the video description. What's your favorite Christmas gift ever? If you don't celebrate Christmas, what's your favorite gift? Thank you so much for joining me. And now watch this. I don't know what it is. And the YouTube algorithm has been a little wonky lately, but I know you're going to enjoy it nonetheless. Okay, bye.